Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's webinar. It's Webinar Wednesday. My name is Dan Calley. I am so grateful to be able to spend a couple minutes tonight with everybody. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully, can everybody hear me okay? First of all, hopefully everybody can hear me okay. Just give me a little thumbs up. I wish we could just do emojis in this little chat screen. I'm totally digging the emoji movement, but it looks like everybody can hear me okay. You can hopefully see my oversized forehead on the screen. I don't know why I have such a complex about my forehead, but whatever. Cameras add a couple of inches to this forehead. It's not really that big. It's just this camera. It's fake photography. Anyway, good evening, everybody. Man, we got a lot of good information to go over tonight, so we're gonna just kind of jump right into this. Yes, I know. It says Webinar Wednesday and TeMana Lips. And Dan Calley is going to talk to you about TeMana Lips. I know the heck out of lips, by the way, so I am so excited to go over this information with you. Actually, let me just kind of set the expectation a little bit more realistic. We're going to talk about TeMana Lips, yes. We're going to talk about the LTO, yes. We're going to talk about inventory planning for the LTO, yes. I am not going to necessarily go into in-depth product training on TeMana Lips, even though, like I said, it's a true statement. I know the heck out of women's lips. Oh, wait, that sounded worse than the first time I said that. What did I say the first time? I know the heck out of lips. I should just say I know the heck out of TeMana Lips. There we go. Next week, however, Haley is going to be back on the webinar, and she's going to do she's going to go more into the products. She's going to demonstrate some of them on her own lips, maybe other lips. Maybe we have a little fun with just getting a little bit more familiar with the TeMana Lips products. Tonight, I want you to stay tuned to the very end of the webinar because everybody that's on the webinar tonight is going to be eligible for some samples of our lip products. So stay tuned all the way to the very end so that we can show you how that's going to work. But tonight I'm going to talk a little bit about our LTO coming up in November with TeMana Lips. First of all, the three things that Mirinda is part of our mission statement is there's three things that we want to help people with: better health, better appearance, and financial freedom. You've heard us talk about those three pillars of what we're about, what our business is all encompassing is those three things. We want to help people with better health, better appearance, and financial freedom. Well, TeMana Lips is all about that better appearance. There is a huge industry of makeup and lipstick and cosmetics. We're starting to just scratch the surface of a really incredible opportunity for us uh, as distributors involved with Mirinda. We are going to get into this area, but we're also going to do it in a very unique way. We have products that are going to be 100% natural for your lips. These products aren't only going to make you have better appearance, but they're actually going to be better health for your face, for your lips. When we get into makeup, when we talk about TeMana, these are all encompassing for better health and better appearance for you. So super excited about this. I'm grateful to be able to talk to you tonight about the LTO. This LTO coming up in November. I know that it's October 11th, and it seems like that's kind of a far away date for us to start talking about TeMana Lips. It's actually not. We're probably a little bit behind the conversation with our US market as far as details about this upcoming LTO. So I know that I'm going to be talking about something that's forward thinking. It's not necessarily what we're all focused on right now, but we got so much stuff to talk about. So let me just quit talking about it, and we'll get going. A couple of quick housekeeping items. I know we're going to talk about lips tonight. Last week, or it was about a week and a half ago, Mr. John Hallstrom did a great webinar presentation about our Try It campaign. First of all, hopefully you guys have all the information about this incredible campaign that we're doing all month long. Just talking with a few of you on the phone, how exciting it is to be able to go out and present the opportunity and say, hey, if you get started now and commit to this premier membership, we will give you a free product every month for 12 months. I hope that conversation is driving your business crazy this month. I hope signups are up. I hope home party presentations are up. So my question is, who's done it? How many of you on the webinar tonight have have increased your premier memberships by 3 and are setting yourself up for your own free product for the next full year? How many of you have done it? Just kind of chat at me in the little chat screen real fast and give me a shout. How many of you have done all 20 that is required to position yourself for GBS next year in Japan? Now, I just, in the last about 30 minutes, I had a phone call with Valencia Pomfil, and she told me that there is somebody on her team who has already done 20. And so there may be others of you. I haven't run any reporting on this to see who is everybody that's done it so far, but I wanted to just mention the Rices out of Baltimore, Mr. and Mrs. Ricky and Gloria Rice out of Baltimore, have actually done the increase necessary to position themselves for Japan. So everybody give them a great shout out of congratulations to Ricky and Gloria Rice. Ricky and Gloria, you guys are like superstars on the webinar, first of all. They've won a couple of times on some of our drawings and stuff like that. Very active participants in the webinar. Super excited for them. Congratulations. You've done your first month, Ricky and Gloria, for positioning yourselves for Japan. So now they just need to maintain that for November and December, and they're going to go to Japan next year, which I can't wait to be your personal escort. I know Haley said she's going to escort everybody around Japan and give them a tour because she speaks Japanese. Hopefully I get to be there with you, Ricky and Gloria. So we do have people doing this. If you've paid attention to the information of how you qualify for Japan and thought, yeah, right, I don't know if that's doable. Ricky and Gloria Rice have already done it, and they did it in 11 days. So what's the holdup for the rest of us, right? So let's go after it. Let's make sure that we get that qualification met this month. Hey, it's all about extending this invitation to others, inviting others to participate with our products, to try our products. What a great opportunity. What a great promotion to say, hey, look, you do it this month, you'll get free products for every month for the next 12 months. You can do it yourself and get free products. You can even do it to the extent where we're going to give you a trip to Japan next year. So do it early. We have 30 spots in the US that we're going to try and fill. And I have a feeling that we're probably going to blow past all 30 spots. So let's go after it. Okay? All right. Now, we're going to jump into the LTO conversation about TeMana Lips. First of all, I love just the look and feel of the TeMana Lips line. Now, I'm a male. I have a male perspective of all these things. I have tried the lip treatment and the lip scrub, and I think they're really, really cool. Not a lipstick wearer myself, per se. I'm not going to judge anybody who is. Where's Doppo at? I was going to make fun of Doppo here. Is Doppo on the line? I don't know if babyface Doppo out in Memphis, Tennessee, if he does any of those things, just messing with you, Doppo. I just like to say babyface on the webinar to embarrass my boy Doppo out in Memphis. But I love the look and the feel of the TeMana Lips line. I love the imagery and just the style of it. It's just got a great look and feel to it. The TeMana Lips line, when it comes out in November, there's going to be 5 products that are part of that line. Now, I'm not going to teach you and go through and train and explain all of these different things. I'm just going to walk you through what those products are because they are part of the LTO pack that we're going to be talking about tonight. So there's 5 products. The first one is the lip scrub. The lip scrub is basically to cleanse and remove any excess skin on your lips. It's a really cool product. We've actually done on our webinars. I got to give Haley and Caitlin mad props for in the past doing lip scrubs. They actually made their own lip scrub on our own webinar before we had this product that's coming out, and really, really cool. So lip scrubs are really popular out there, and this one is a very phenomenal product. But yeah, it's basically just to help exfoliate the lips. Lip treatment, this is just an intensive moisturizer for your lips. So you exfoliate them and then you treat them with the lip treatment. Then we have the color products. And there's 3 different types of products that we're going to be offering. A lip gloss, which gives a little bit more of a luxurious, shiny finish to it. There's a lipstick, which is more of an opaque finish. And by the way, I love the colors. I love the packaging. Let me just go back here. Maybe I'm going to go through this a little bit too fast to give you guys, if you're seeing these products for the first time, I apologize if I'm going through them really quickly. But I love the gold caps, and I love the black matte coloring and the gold cap finish. I love just the design and the look of these products. Okay, so then there's a lipstick, which is more of an opaque finish. And then there's the liquid lipstick, which is more of a silky matte finish. Each of these three products, lip products, will come in 5 different colors. Okay, and I know I'm going through this really fast, but there's going to be 5 colors. I'll pull up the colors in just a minute. There's another slide for all of them. If you look at them all together, those are the 5 products that we're going to have for the TeMana Lip line. Now, the LTO coming up in November, and this is going to be a little bit different of an LTO experience compared to some of the ones that we've done in the past. In fact, I need to just adjust maybe the expectation of what this LTO pack is going to represent. Now, I know in the past we've evolved the conversation from just a personal purchase of products that you're going to use over the next couple of months until it's officially launched. This LTO, we're going to take a little bit of a different approach with it because the product line actually demands it of us, because there's so many different options there. And in an LTO sized pack, we want to maybe adjust our approach with what the LTO pack represents and offers to you as business builders. Okay, so we have those 5 products. This is what we're envisioning for the TeMana Lips LTO. First of all, we announced this back in August. So we announced the LTO back at our GBS in San Francisco on August 17th. Pre-orders, actually, we can start accepting pre-orders as soon as right now. I mean, we started pre-order accepting on October 1st. Not a lot of people really know yet what they're getting into, but tonight I expect you all to be experts on what the TeMana LTO pack is, have an appreciation for the limited quantity that we are going to have of these, and I think we're going to run into it's going to be almost a mad dash to try and purchase as many of these as we can, because globally we're all fighting for the same inventory of Tamanna'lip. So our inventory levels could be swallowed up by Japan, by Taiwan, by some of our international markets. So we want to start getting LTO pre-orders done starting tonight. Okay, and tonight meaning with us filling out and ordering the stuff and then calling us tomorrow and turning those into the US sales team. But pre-orders start November 1st. The LTO is going to be November 20th to the 30th. So that Monday right before Thanksgiving all the way through Cyber Monday and the end of the month of November. So we got 10 days. Normally in the past we've done only a 5-day LTO offering, but with Thanksgiving and the uniqueness of that, we actually wanted to offer the LTO prior to Thanksgiving, get a beat on some of these Black Friday shoppers that are out there, and turn you guys loose with these wonderful products so that you can start having success over that Thanksgiving weekend. Now, the official launch of the product line is April 1st of next year. I need to drive this point home because oftentimes we get confused with this LTO process. Why are we launching these products and then taking them away for 5 months until April? No, the official launch of the product line is April 1st of next year. That is what we need to set the expectation of in our own minds, in our downlines minds, and in the minds of our customers that we're going to be selling these products to over the next 5 months. Say, hey, look, this is a product that's not even on the market. It doesn't even come out until April 1st. But if you want to be the first to have it, come talk to me. Very few people in the US are going to have these products. This is my conversation that I'm going to have with my customer, right? Very few people in the US even have this product. It's not even out until April 1st. But if you want to look fabulous, if you want to put Earth's best products on your face or on your lips, then come deal with me. I'm the TeMana Lips distributor in this area, and nobody else is going to have these products. It's a pretty exclusive deal, so come to me. The launch of the products, we need to just make sure that the expectation is this product launches April 1st. We're having a sneak peek of the products starting November 20th, and you can get in on it as a distributor and be exclusive, has exclusivity in your city with these products. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? I want to belabor that point because I know sometimes it gets confusing why we're launching this product and then, hey, we can't get this again until April. That doesn't sound like it makes a lot of sense. No, it does make sense when we understand that it's not really launching until April, okay? But you get those who jump on this opportunity can get a sneak peek and get a leg up on everybody else who's going to wait until April 1st to get started, okay? All right, so next slide. All right, so we got 5 colors with our products. Okay, with the 5 color products, the lipstick, the lip gloss, and the liquid lipstick, deep orchid, pink pearl, Tahitian tan, red volcano, and peach passion. What's funny about this is I actually sat in a training, this has been about a month ago, where we first started learning about the colors and whatnot. And as my team and myself sat through this training, the question was asked of us, hey, pick your 2 favorite colors. And they went around the room. And of course, the guys were like, don't wear lipstick. Well, okay, what's your wife's 2 favorite colors? Which was a brutal question to ask me because I don't even know what colors my wife is even into. But I had to think, okay, what is my wife probably going to like? But as we went through and just kind of surveyed, there was about 10 of us in the room, maybe 12 of us in the room. Which colors do you like? It was interesting to me that nobody picked the same 2 colors. In fact, everybody gave a different answer on all of these different colors, which leads me to believe that all of them are going to be pretty popular. I may have my own favorite, but my customer base is probably going to have different tastes and different needs and want, maybe red volcano works good for somebody, but deep orchid's going to work over here. I don't know. It was pretty even across the board which product or which colors were the most popular. I thought that was pretty neat in my experience with just having people try or look at the colors for the first time and just decide for themselves which ones they like best. Pretty wide range of tastes that are out there. Now, so this is what's real fast. This is what your LTO pack is going to contain. Your LTO pack is going to have 1 of the treatment, 1 scrub, and then 5 each of the color products. So you get 5 lipsticks, 1 of each color, 5 lip gloss, 1 of each color, 5 liquid lipstick, 5 of each color. So there's 17 products in that pack that are the products that will have volume associated with them. These are the products that you'll ultimately be selling to your customer base. In addition to the actual products, the lips products, now the LTO pack, we're going to give you in your LTO purchase, we're going to give you sales tools that you're going to need to be able to do demonstrations with these products. Okay, the sales tools that are going to be involved with this pack, you're going to get a display box. Your products are going to come packaged in a cool box. We're going to give you a branded acrylic display. I'm going to show you images of these in just a second. A branded mirror, a 10-pack of little spatulas that you can, not pancake spatulas, guys. I know guys are kind of dumb. We think food whenever you hear spatula means pancakes. No, these are little things for you to scrape off some of the lipstick and do some sampling with. 50-pack of disposable applicators, 50-pack of disposable lip brushes, a tote bag. I'm not going to show you images of the tote bag because we're still working that out. A shipper box. We're going to put it in a box and ship it out to you in free local shipping. Okay. So that's additional things that are going to be part of your TeMana LTO purchase. Now let me just talk to you a little bit about the concept behind this LTO pack. There's products and then there's tools to help you do demonstrations with that product, which really means that this LTO pack is going to be a demonstration pack for you. It's designed to help you do in-home presentations, discovery parties, pop-up shops, one-on-ones, whatever the case may be. It's a beautifully designed expo kit, if you will, of helping you look very, very professional in what you do, having the applicators and the disposable things to help them have a great experience with the products that you're demoing. It's got a great look and feel to it. So it's designed to be a professional demonstration pack. Let me just pull this up so if you're reading along, I'm just going to make this bigger and make my forehead go away for a second. The LTO pack is designed to be a professional demonstration pack for discovery parties and training. LTO packs are business building tools and not designed to be consumer packs. Once again, this kind of deviates from what we've known the LTO purchase to be in LTO's past. Okay, so it's a demo pack. IPCs may purchase as many LTO demo packs as they like. Now, here's the cool twist to what we're going to do with the rest of the LTO, and I think this is going to be cool, but we need to just understand this. It's going to be different from LTO's past. IPCs who purchase the LTO pack will be allowed to purchase individual lips items in any quantity they like during the LTO period while supplies last. So let me restate that. You buy a pack, a demo pack, and then you're going to buy inventory of lip products that you think your customer base is going to need. Okay, so if you think that you're going to sell a lot of one color and you don't like the other colors, guess what? You're at liberty to pick and purchase individual products all up and down that product offering that you wish. Okay, but you have to buy the LTO pack first to unlock the ability to purchase those other packs. Where's my advanced slide? Here we go. A little bit more reading, I apologize. Since the Tamanna'lip line, the Tamanna'lip products will not be officially launched until April 1st, 2018, and taking into consideration the individual taste of each consumer, we want to make it possible for IPCs who participate in the LTO to purchase the colors of the various lip products that they like or feel their customers would like the best to augment their inventory during the post-LTO and pre-launch period, meaning in between November and April, inventorying up to fit your customers' needs. All right. Now, the LTO pack pricing is going to be, for your first LTO pack, is going to be $490 with a 350 CV on that. Now you may say to yourself, well, that's kind of a big split. Now remember, it's a demo pack, so the CV is on the products that you're actually using. Those are the consumable products. The demonstration items that we put in there, there's really no volume associated with those packs. So it's a little bit of a bigger split, but it's $490 on your first one. If you want to buy multiple demonstration packs, we'll discount your additional pack purchases by $40. We'll give you a $40 discount. Keep the same CVQV so that you can still get the full rebate on those additional packs, and then you'll be off to the races. Okay. To get that discount, if you buy more than one pack, you need to do those under the same ID number for you to generate that pack discount. So $490, 350 QV CV. Once again, this is a little bit of a duplicate slide, but this is what you're going to get for your $490. All the products, 5 of each color, and then all of the sales tools to go along with it. Okay. Now, LTO pack participants may purchase individual products in whatever selection and quantity they like within the LTO period and while supplies last. Marinda will introduce incentives to IPCs to purchase inventory to support their sales activity during the period until the official launch date of April 1, 2017. For example, during the LTO period, purchase any 10 additional TeMana Lips items and you'll get 1 item of your choice for free. Purchase 20 lips products, any combination, any mix and match, whatever the case may be, we'll give you 3 TeMana Lip items for free. Purchase 50 of any of the lip products of any combination and receive 10 free lip products that you can sell, retail, get the full retail volume. I mean, it's just pure profit for you if you want to use those or if you want to sell them off. Okay. Which that ends up being a really, really cool deal. We're going to come back to that conversation in just a second. Let me just, we're going to apologize. I'm going to put my forehead back on the screen for everybody. LTO Packaging. This is the product display box that your products are going to come in. I love the look. It's so classy. It's so the black matte with the gold lettering, the gold font. I love the look and feel of our products, how they've been designed. I mean, these look very, very high-end product lines. And so very beautifully designed display box. We're going to have a TeMana branded acrylic stand for you to put. You can see there's 15 little slots there for you to put all of your 15 products in. Two at the top for your lip treatment and your lip scrub. You can put in your other products. I mean, you can do this however you want. This is kind of a mock-up of what this could look like as you set up your display stand with your disposable brushes, your spatulas, whatever the case may be. Your TeMana branded mirror that we're going to give to you so people can look how fabulous they are right on the spot. Anyway, let me just say one more thing about this before I go on to the next slide and kind of jump into the next conversation. I think this is a great look. I think the display items, the demonstration kit, the concept of this is really, really positioned well for us to really create that image that you want to represent. I mean, I love when we talk about associating yourself with a brand that you're going to go out and sell and be proud of. And I look at the design of this and the look of this and the professionalism of this, and it really does get me excited. Like, I would be very proud to sit in a room and demonstrate these products with a group of my friends. Or if my wife were to do this, I know my wife would be very proud to have her friends come over and just how cool that would look. So I love the look and feel of the demo pack. I expect and hope that everybody on this webinar is as excited about that and is looking forward to purchasing that as well. So with that, that's what the pack's going to look like, what you're going to get with that pack. Super excited. That starts November 20th. Now, holy smokes, I get long-winded on these things. It's already about 30 minutes into this. And I haven't even gotten to the main point of what I wanted to have everybody on the webinar for. So let's shift gears real fast and talk about inventory planning. Because with what I just explained to you, this is new. This is a new approach that we're doing. And with a 5-month gap between our LTO and the actual launch of the products, it really begs the question, well, if I'm a distributor, how do I approach this LTO and this product launch? It really does bring into conversation about the idea of planning for inventory. Now, that word plan and planning is kind of it's a tough word for a lot of us. It's a tough word for us as corporate. I mean, the strategic planning that goes into doing and executing these things, there's so much involved. And we know the age-old adage of if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? I hate that because you know what? That's Dan Calley most of his life. Fail to plan fail to plan, you plan to fail. Man, there's so many times where I'm so guilty of that myself. As distributors, we're going to ask you to do some planning. And that's why we're having this conversation on October 11th, almost 6 full weeks in advance of the LTO, because it's going to take some planning on your part leading up to this to really execute and be successful with this. When we talk about inventory, first of all, inventory, this is my Captain Obvious for the night. Inventory is not a 4-letter word. It's not a dirty word. It's a, I didn't even count, 8, 9-letter word. Inventory is a good thing. In businesses function on inventory and inventory planning. No matter what the business is, they have to have a product to sell. If they don't have that product inventoried well, then they're really going to be missing out on sales opportunities. I mean, there's huge costs to business. If inventory becomes a liability if you don't plan and have enough of it. But inventory on an accounting balance sheet, inventory is listed as an asset, not a liability. Now, in network marketing terms, it seems like there's asking people to have inventory of product almost feels like it's been poo-pooed for so long in the industry that we think of it as an issue. Like, nobody wants to have the misconception is nobody wants to end up with a garage full of products that they can't sell. Now, what we're going to have, the conversation we're going to have tonight is encouraging to have inventory of products, but I would feel not responsible if I'm encouraging people to inventory and have an inventory of products without a plan to actually sell those products. Like, I don't want to ask people to buy inventory if there's no plan in place to sell those products, and then you do end up getting stuck with products that you're disgruntled about or upset about. But if we plan to have a system in place for moving those products and getting those products out the door, man, inventory is your best asset. In fact, the more you can turn over your inventory, man, the better your business is going to be. As a company, we look at our inventory and look at our products, and as we forecast things out, we talk about inventory turns. The faster we can turn our inventory, man, the better our products are flying off the shelves. That is a beautiful thing. When we talk about you as an independent product consultant purchasing inventory, we want that same ideal to be in the back of your mind. We don't want to ask you to load up your garage full of products. Now, fortunately, with the lip products, we're not talking about space-eating inventory amounts. Now, these are very small products, but also when you have that inventory, what I like about the conversation of having an inventory of products, one of our sales managers in Norway said at one of our meetings, he's like, I call it the stumbling effect. He called it the stumble effect, meaning if you walk into your garage and you stumble over your inventory, it's actually a good thing because it's a reminder that, holy smokes, I need to sell this stuff. So it creates a sense of urgency in you and people in your organization to actually go out and sell the products, which is not a bad thing. Now, if there's no plan and no plan to move that inventory, then man, I don't want to see people just loading up on stuff they're not going to be able to sell. I think TeMana Lips is a hot product line. I think you're going to sell it. If you do the activities that we're going to propose that you do, I think this is going to be a very, very smart business move on your part. Now, one of the things that I want to share with everybody tonight is there is a planner that we have created for you that I'm going to go through and demo for you tonight. This planner is actually a working sheet. It's kind of an Excel spreadsheet, if you will, but it's really designed nice. And we're going to give you access to this planner so that you can plan on forecasting how much inventory you're going to need to invest in come April 20th. Now, I'm going to pull this back up so it fills the full screen. Hopefully everybody can see this just fine. So what I'm going to show you, these are just screenshots of what the planner actually looks like. This is just an Excel spreadsheet, and this is the top of the spreadsheet. It's called the TeMana Lips LTO Product Planner. The first thing that we show you is the calendar all the way up until April 1. Now, the reason why we show you this is to say, hey, look, there's a lot of time between November 20th and April 1st. And so we need to think in terms of if we're going to forecast inventory, we're forecasting for a 5-month period. And so that's why we show you the calendar of what to look at. Now, the next activity that we're going to ask you to do, so I'm going to maybe jump to that slide and come back to this one, is we're going to help you identify the activities that you need to do and things to think about for moving your LTO inventory, your TeMana Lips inventory. First of all, step one, identify how many discovery parties you want to host between November and March. We recommend that you hold 1 to 2 parties each week. Now, in your worksheet that you have, I've put in the number 5. Now, that's 5 for the entire 5-month period, meaning, hey, on a slow can be pace, if you just do 1 TeMana party each month up till April, that's 5 parties, okay? Now, that's just my example. You can actually alter that number in the worksheet. When you get it, you can fool around with these numbers and it'll help you adjust the inventory that you're going to need. But if you do 5 parties, step 2, estimate the number of attendees that will attend each party. We recommend to have 10 people per party. So I just left that one as 10. Estimate the number of individual products you will sell at each party. We hope that everybody purchases, maybe even purchases 1 or 2 items. Now you can adjust this number to your reality, what you think you can do. If everybody buys 1 product, I had 10 people at the party, that's 10 products, right? Estimate additional products you may need during this period, thinking of holidays, thinking of other special occasions that may happen in between that period. Hint, hint, Christmas, whatever the case may be. maybe you'll want to give away 10 of those for Christmas gifts. So using that math, 5 parties, filling out that worksheet, it's estimated that I'm going to need 60 TeMana products to move between November 20th and April 1st. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? Now, to show you that you can just adjust the numbers to your activity level, hey, if 5 parties in 5 months is too slow for you, which I'm hoping that it's too slow for everybody, but if you think that you're going to move at a faster pace between now and then, which I hope that's the case, let's say you do 1 TeMana party a week for a 5-month period. That's roughly 20 parties over that time period. Same specs for the rest of it. Hey, 10 people at the party, each person purchases 10 products, the 10 for the holidays. You're going to need an inventory about 210 TeMana Lips products. Okay, so this is just to help get that thought process going of, hey, how much inventory do I need to forecast for myself over the next 5 months? Now, in addition to that, your worksheet will talk about the LTO pack. How many LTO packs are you going to invest in to be able to execute all your parties? To be honest with you, if you're going to do 20, if you're just going to do 5 parties over the next 5 months, probably 1 pack's going to be enough. Okay, 10 people each. There's 50 sample applicators in there. Probably enough for you to do 5 parties over the next 5 months. So if you put 1 in your worksheet, $490, get $70 back in personal rebate. I'm not going to talk about retail profit with the demo packs because they're not really designed to be sold. If you needed to, or if you had to, you could probably sell some of the products out of there, but I'm not going to get into that because once again, we position this as purely a demo pack. Now, if you're going to be doing more than 1 party a month, you may need to take a look at getting more demo packs for to be able to execute all the parties that you plan on doing. So in your worksheet, and I upped it to 3 packs. I don't know if that's going to be enough. You figure out how many is going to be to your liking. But if you do 3, remember there's a discount on the 2nd and 3rd pack, so it's $13.90 for those 3 demo packs. You get back $210 in personal rebate. I'm not going to talk about retail profit. Just ignore that part of that little conversation. Hopefully everybody's following along with this and not getting lost in my funky slides. But this is just to help illustrate what kind of needs you're going to have come the LTO on November 20th. In addition to that, once you buy your LTO pack, then we start forecasting inventory of what you're going to need. Remember the first scenario that I came up with? And it said, hey, look, you're going to need 60 TeMana Lips products as an inventory for you to sell once you execute all of your in-home parties. Okay. Now, these are fully customizable. This worksheet is fully customizable. I just went through just for the sake of time. You could do 1 of each. You could do 5 of each. However many is going to add up to 60. I decided to say, well, I'm going to focus on Deep Orchid. I think that's really the color that's going to work for my customers. Maybe you want to do 20 of each of the color products in a specific color. 20 lipstick, 20 lip gloss, and 20 liquid lipstick, plus 5 of each of the treatments. Okay, so I forecasted 60. That kind of puts me at 70. You can adjust this however you want. We have the prices listed for each of those. That ended up being an investment on my part of about $1,700. Like I said, we're investing into inventory for the next 5 months. Personal rebate back on that inventory is almost $300. You retail those products. I don't have the retail prices listed, but it's about an $8 markup from the price that you're paying. So on average, it's about an $8 retail profit. You're looking at about over $500 worth of retail profit. So that's almost an $800 about $800 worth of retail sales for you. Okay, you have those 2 things together. Oh, but wait, there's more. Remember, if you purchase over 50 of the TeMana Lips products, we're going to give you 10 products for free, right? So those are going to be pure profit to you if you sell those 10 products. So In this example, you made $800 off the products you paid for. If it's a $25 product, I mean, you're looking at about another $300 to $400 worth of free products on top of that. So you were at $800, now you're at $1,100, $1,200 in profit that you made off of that investment. Okay, so you recouped all your money, plus you profited about 1,100 or 1,200 bucks. Does that, hopefully that helps with the sticker shock of having to invest in that kind of inventory. Hey, I sell these products doing this plan of doing one party a week. Man, I'm going to move this stuff and I'm going to make some money doing it. Okay, that's not even to consider the network marketing side of the conversation, which means, hey, you help people on your team do this same plan, and you're going to get a commission off of the inventory that they move. So this is just pure retail profit in the conversation we're having, leaving out the idea that, hey, you can get bonuses, you can position yourself for area developer. Remember, this is all under the TeMana brand, so this all helps you qualify for TeMana AD, which brings with it a $5,000, a $25,000 bonus, plus inclusion into the bonus pools. I mean, there's a lot of conversations that this starts opening up the doors for. Whew. I not even know what time it is. Oh, it's 6:43. I got to speed up. I am so sorry. Okay, it's 6:43 my time, so you guys on the East Coast, I apologize. So let me speed this up a little bit. The other example that we came up with was, hey, if I do one party a week for the next 5 months, I'm going to need 210 inventory of products. Hey, guess what? That's what it's going to look like. You put it into the worksheet, however you want to forecast that out. You can mix and match those. This is an example of how I got to 210. It's a $5,200 investment into your inventory. You sell all that inventory, you make that money back, plus $870 of rebate, plus $1,500 of retail profit, plus you get another probably $300 to $400 worth of free products. You sell those. I mean, you're almost at a $2,700, $2,800, $3,000 worth of profit from making that investment and getting your inventory back. Plus all of the inclusions into, all of the commissions in addition to that, helping yourself qualify for TeMana AD, so on and so forth. Okay, so that worksheet I think is really, really cool. It helps us to really think through this concept of inventory planning. Once again, if November wasn't already busy enough, let me just remind you, in addition to launching, doing an LTO of the lips, we're also launching our advanced product line. Remember, we did the LTO back in August. We're launching that product line at the same time. So it's going to be a very, very exciting month. November should be just popping for sales and volume from your groups. Once again, that's also happening November 20th and 30th, the launch of the TeMana advanced product lines. TeMana Lips LTO, same time frame. Now, that inventory planner, if you would like that inventory planner, which I think everybody on the webinar should get, here's how you're going to get that inventory planner. First of all, I need you to email the following individual. That's Caitlin Stout. You guys remember Caitlin. She's been on the webinars before. Miss Caitlin Stout, she's our communications manager for the U.S. market. She also helps John Hallstrom with his email distribution list. We want everybody on that distribution list so that we can communicate with you more effectively. If you will email Caitlin, now here's the deal. You need to email Caitlin and request to be on John Hallstrom's email list. Okay, she knows what you're talking about, so just write that down. Say, I need to be on John Hallstrom's distribution list. Tomorrow, we will add you to that list, and we will email you this inventory planner so that you can get started right away planning your inventory for your TeMana Lips. In addition, but wait, there's more. Oh man, that's so cliche. Whatever. I know I'm getting laughed at behind the scenes. But wait, there's more. We're going to send you out 5 of these guys right here. I don't know. Let me just zoom in on this. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. These are TeMana lip gloss samples. Woohoo! We're going to give you 5 TeMana lip gloss samples. Inside, first of all, the card is very, very cool. It just explains the line, the different colors that they can get. It's a very, very cool designed, very professional sample. Inside of it, there's a little foil pack. This is the Deep Orchid lip gloss. Okay, we're going to send you 5 of these. In addition to that, I got lots of little show and tell items here. Now my team challenged me to, on the webinar, to open this up and put it on my lips. Ain't happening. Sorry, guys. In addition to that, whoa, let's see if I can get this in the screen. We're going to give you a little TeMana Lips brochure that goes through and shows all the beautiful imagery of the products, talks about each of the different product lines. We'll give you one of these booklets, 5 of these samples, simply for emailing Caitlin tomorrow, CaitlinS@Marinda.com, and asking to be on John Hallstrom's email distribution list. Okay? Now, quick thing, we're going to send you 5 of these samples. Here's what I want you to do with the samples. Number 1, I want you to take this little thing out and put it on your lips. Now, guys, I get it. I even just told you that I'm not putting this on my lips. Put it on your wife's lips. I'll let her put it on her lips. She'll probably go over a little bit better, I'm guessing. But what I want you to do is to use it for yourself, and then I want you to take a selfie. And what you're going to do with that selfie is you're going to post it on Facebook. How are you going to know how many people that you're going to need to plan inventory for? Hey, you could move all of your inventory on November 20th if you do this approach. Start putting it out there on Facebook. Hey, look how fabulous my lips look with this new product that's coming out. Nobody in the world is going to have it until April 1st. I get it on November 20th. Hit me up if you want to look like this. Now, I have a neighbor who is a distributor for another network marketing company. Hey, in Utah, everybody's part of some sort of network marketing company. Just part of the deal. But one of my neighbors, she's a distributor for one of the makeup companies here in Utah. It's an MLM company. We're friends on Facebook. She updates her profile like 3 times a day. In fact, at first, before I knew about TeMana Lips and kind of how this works, it was almost a little annoying that she was doing this, like updating her profile with different colors on her lips, different, look at me. It's showcasing the better appearance that she gets from her products. The same thing I want you guys to do. You're going to take a picture with this product on your lips and you're going to post it to Facebook. With the other 4 samples that we get, hey, do what you do with the sample. Go share it with people that respond to you on Facebook. Mail it out to them, let them sample, get them excited about it. Hey, we're giving you the samples for a reason. Use them and use them wisely. Or maybe you just have people on your team all do the same thing. Put it on, do a selfie, post it to Facebook. Let's ramp up excitement. Let's get people excited about November 20th. Now, with that, okay, I think that was my final slide. Oh, yeah. Webinar Wednesday. It pays to be on the webinar. Those of you who take advantage of this, email Caitlin. There's no trivia question tonight. There's no drawing that's going to happen. Everybody who is on this webinar gets to be part of this sample giveaway. My apologies to anybody who is not on the webinar tonight. Let me just have a quick heart-to-heart conversation with you guys, and hopefully this is we're all on board with this. Our webinar attendance is good. It's good. It's not great. It's not growing. It's a pretty stable number. I love it. I love each and every one of you who are faithful listeners to the webinar. But guys, 70 people on the webinar isn't nearly enough. It's not nearly enough people for what the urgency and the importance of this message really is. I need all of us to lock arms and take an oath and swear on our firstborn's life, too far, that we are going to do everything we can to get webinar attendance up. You guys all have organizations. The U.S. is tens of thousands of people that we have in the U.S. on AutoShip. We have 70 people on our webinar. That's not nearly enough. I need you to help me. I need your help. We communicate about as good as we can for our webinar. Hopefully the content is worthy of your recommendation. If it's not, if you feel ashamed to refer people to your organization because the webinar is not up to par, it's not professional, maybe there's some hiccups, I don't think you're on the webinar tonight with that attitude. If there's people, if you feel like the webinar is not to your standard to refer to your organization, please let me know. We'll do what we can to make it better. I feel like the webinar has great content. We have a lot of fun. We give away cool things. But darn it, yes, I said darn it. It's a clean show. We need more of you on. We need more of your organizations on. 70 people is not going to get it done for the United States. We want to trounce on Japan. We want to be the leader in the world for Mirinda, for sales. And if we can get ourselves ahead of Japan, I tell you what, we'll have some cool things showing up here in the United States. We'll have offices. I mean, Japan's got like 5 or 6 offices. The US, we have our corporate office. These types of conversations, we need to start ramping them up. We need to start being a little bit more serious about it. The webinar is not just a casual thing. We want attendance doubled, tripled, quadrupled, so on and so forth. Please, I don't want to beg, but I'm asking for you to lock arms with me and say, hey, look, I'm going to make sure that next week I have more people on the webinar. Can I get everybody to just at least agree to that? Just type in if that makes sense to you. Hopefully you're in agreement with that. Man, we need more of you. We need more of your team. The people who are on this every single week, God bless you. I love you. There's no question in my mind. I recognize Ricky and Gloria Rice earlier in the webinar. They're probably hitting the things that they're doing. They're positioning themselves for Japan because they pay attention to the webinar. This one, the one that John Hallstrom did, they take it seriously. They implement it into their team. Guys, how are we supposed to get to our goals if our team are not actively participating with us on these webinars? So we got to have everybody on. If the time doesn't work, I understand. We record the webinar so that you can listen to it later. I get it. Maybe some people will like to listen to the recording version of it, and I'm based this conversation off of who's on it live. I understand. I understand that there's a lot of us that listen to the recorded version, but dang it, we need more of you on here. It's going to help the whole U.S. market. It's going to help your organization. Your checks are going to go up. You're going to have more people participating in the LTOs and getting inventory, and you're going to get paid off of that inventory. So help me help you. That sounds like a movie line that I just ripped off, but it probably is. With that, you guys, we love you. We are so grateful to be associated with you. I enjoy my hour that I get to spend with you on the webinar. I look forward to everybody getting their samples, taking a picture with us on their lips,